Hey everyone, I'm Niccolo. My thesis project, which I'm calling Like Causality, is a collection of poems that operate as screens, reflecting, obscuring, and revealing their subjects. They're written in a mix of traditionally lineated free verse and a form that I call the scatter, where language fragments are distributed across the whole of the page. In their subject matter, the poems address questions of the natural and the artificial, the construction of memory, and the assembly of identity. The source of my interest in screens was direct felt experience. During quarantine, the physical engagement and face-to-face interaction that I treasured disappeared, replaced by the digital mediation of screens. This led me to consider the logic of screens, how they show us our world while simultaneously obstructing the real experience of it. This study was guided by the theories of Caroline Levine, Eve Kosofsky-Sedgwick, and Grace Paley. But theory can only be so useful. In order to write poetry, I needed to read poetry. For this purpose, the work of poets Zandria Phillips, Jory Graham, and Karsten Renee Nielsen has been invaluable to me. Their voices, as well as those of my classmates and teachers, have encouraged me to regard my subjects as screens and inspired me to peer through them toward what insights they might reveal and what realities they might obscure.
Like Causality. The beach is warm for the wintertime, the sun just a smear on the horizon. Still I sweat just enough not to lose myself. For this we can all be grateful. Atop the picnic table, the wood grain runs like rivers around the red eye of Jupiter by the sea. My fingers hover, working the needle with auburn thread. I can't sew, I don't know what I'm making. It's night, by the way. The sun's still up. The wind whips like causality. The sun begins to shake across the sky, carries a wave to the table. It flips, and me washed up to the shoreline, where I can't help but laugh at the lobster clinging to my shorts. Damned if that ain't something. Story. Izzy kneels in a red bikini on the shore, wears silver aviators and grins sideways. She poses with the best friend who keeps up appearances, salt and pepper, fun and breezy. There's something thrilling about reinventing the self, a new matrix of dreams and half-imagined alibi for the how and where of your party piece. But in 7th grade she had rainbow braces and dyed a red streak in her bangs with Kool-Aid and vomited strawberries during choir practice and just laughed. Registry. One too many photo books, grainy black and white film, stills, us punks now gray, balding, commemorate nights in basements, doing what was always meant to be forgotten. Encyclopedia of whackness, don't make me think too hard. I'd rather wish I were somewhere else, my days of thick denim, hot and cheap. One too many plastic bottles floating on this man-made lake. I want to fight again with geese to be heard under the overpass. We drank Old English 800s, kissed with tongue, lied to ourselves. There is no one else to lie to. Deliver me once more, malt liquor. Deliver me headache, yellow-green bruise on thigh, deeper, deeper down until I remember the bottles made of glass. One too many rings on my fingers. Kiss the golden bands shiver in the draft from the open window. I grow weary of the throne. Don't make me beg. The wives come and go. Menthol, my lavender, we should have been something. You tore page after page from the registry, carved your name as we slept, took our picture Tri-X 400, stretched across moonbeam and shadow. Where did you go? Thank you.